Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. We are going to be talking about different kind of noises your car would make, clicks and rapid clicks and cranks and slow cranks, and this is just to figure out why your car won't start. All right, so let's get to it. If you guys are ever in this situation, you guys are gonna want to know these different sounds because it'll give you significant clues as to why your vehicle will not start. All right, so basically there are obviously different kinds of sounds. Let's start with the clicks. All right, so if you have a no start situation where everything works in your vehicle, you get into your vehicle, you try to start it, and you hear a faint click. So you try to crank it, but you hear a faint click. All right, you put it, you turn it to the off position, and you do it again, and you hear a faint click. Sometimes it's so faint that you miss it if you guys don't pay attention to it. All right, what you guys want to do in this situation is you guys essentially want to you guys want to put your hood up. All right, your car hood you guys want to put up, and if possible you want somebody to stay by where the fuse box is and the relay is. And in most cars, it's going to be in the front of the engine, under the hood, in the relay box, in the relay slash fuses slash relay box. Okay. Now that click that you guys hear will be the relay clicking. All right. So electricity, when you turn the ignition to the crank position, electricity gets sent to relay. Sometimes it gets sent to multiple relays, and it's the relay that clicks. Okay, when electricity hits the relay, the relay clicks, it makes a connection. That electricity gets traveled to the starter, and that which starts your car, your vehicle. All right, in these situations where you just hear a click and there's no crank, there is a good possibility that the reason why that's happening is because your starter is not working. Your starter is immobilized. Your starter has issues, and your starter is not turning to crank. All right, in most cases it's a starter problem. It's not 100% the case that's a starter problem. You gotta diagnose it a little bit more. Excuse me, guys. So let's move on to other clicks that you might hear. All right, now if you get into your car and you try to start it and you get rapid firing clicks going off, like click 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 click. It doesn't exactly sound like that. I'm making that sound with my mouth, and it's not really a good example of it, but you're gonna hear rapid clicks going off. If you get that situation, a lot of times you guys want to check your battery to make sure whether your battery is good or not, because when you hear those rapid clicks, sometimes you get a really slow crank. Sometimes you won't get a crank at all, and then the rapid clicks that you're hearing is going to be coming from the solenoid that's on the starter. So in that situation, your battery for the most part will be pretty good. Sorry, for the most part, no, for the most part your battery might be close to being dead, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry about that. All right, for the most part your battery will be close to being dead. It just doesn't have enough juice to crank up the starter, but it sent enough of an electro pulse to the solenoids for the solenoids to go off. All right, that's the starter solenoid going off. Now this this rapid fire of clicks is going to be a lot louder than the click that's coming from your relay with the first example. All right, it's going to be real loud, it's going to be real obvious, it's going to be firing fast clips, and the more you actually try to start it, the less it's going to be, because the battery on the electricity from your battery is already low. You're just training your battery doing that. So for the most part, if you hear rapid clicks, if you hear loud rapid clicks going off, there's a good chance that it's probably because your battery is the electricity in your battery, the battery is just too low to actually crank up the starter. So it's just the solenoid that sits, for the most part, sits on top of your starter. It's just firing off. So those are the two clicks that, those are essentially the two kinds of clicks that you will be hearing with either a starter issue, a no crank, no start of a starter issue, or a no crank, no start with a bad battery. So basically, if you're in this instance, let's talk about no clicks. All right, if you turn your if you try to start your car and you get nothing, get no clicks whatsoever, but everything else still works, it could be a whole lot of different things, to be honest with you. If you don't get it, could be your relay, your starter relay, that's bad. It could be your brake switch that's not initiating. It could be ECU fuse, a fuse that's blown. It could be a lot of those things. All right, so so if you guys are in that situation, you guys want to just try to analyze the clicks and the no clicks. Those are pretty much the scenarios of that. So let's talk about cranks. All right, let's talk about cranks. If you guys get into a situation where you guys try to start it and you guys hear it cranking, if you guys hear it cranking and it's a pretty strong crank, chances are your starter is good. All right, the problem could be a whole host of various things. Your fuel pump relay, a fuel issue, a dead key fob, crankshaft, camshaft sensors. It could be a whole host of things. But if you get a strong crank, you know that the starter is good, and you guys don't have to try to figure out whether your starter is the problem or not. Now, if you guys get a slow crank, that doesn't start your car, it doesn't run, but it's slow. It's like all right, chances are it's either gonna be your battery or bad ground. All right, if you guys get a slow crank, it pretty much means that your battery is pretty low. It means that your starter is good. It's just that the battery just doesn't have enough power to actually generate enough power to actually operate the starter at a certain speed or torque to crank the engine over so that it runs. All right, so those are pretty much the noises, the clicks, and the cranks that you will probably be dealing with a no start situation, whether it's a no crank, no start situation or a crank, no start situation. So hopefully, this actually helps you determine, what the real issue is with your vehicle so that you can get it fixed and you can get it going. Hope this has helped you guys out. If you guys have any comments, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. All that good stuff, right, guys? Take care.